JKL500 sling crimper is dedicated to professional assemblies for mass production with a crimping force of 5,000 kN. Due to capacity of crimping, both wide spirals and wide braided hydraulic hoses. It could crimp various hydraulic hoses in a size from 4 mm to 127 mm. The diameter of crimping tool with the biggest die is 130 mm. Its opening is 76 mm. And the biggest outside diameter is 206 mm. There are 16 seat dies for crimping various sizes of hydraulic hoses. The upper part is the main part for crimping. The under part is the machine's body. This machine being controlled by hydraulic system is crimping tools working at high pressure. On the top, there are two lug nuts for tightening both the upside and the downside crimping mounting plates. These are crimping tools. From die number 14 to number 60. Install the intermediate die firstly. Secondly, install the chosen dies. Firstly, you should install the intermediate die on the die mount. Then, fix chosen dies on it. Confirm at the inner side are chosen dies. In the middle are intermediate dies at the outside die mount. On the right side of the machine is a micro adjuster for adjusting the precision of crimping range. The minimum precision is 1 cm. After reaching maximum, the crimping tools stop and automatic retracting. This is the electric panel including a tire switch, a power switch, buttons, and lights. This is a power switch. This is an emergency stop knob. The machine stops immediately after pressing it. This machine don't work after pressing the emergency stop knob until you screw in the knob according to the arrow direction and restart it. On the top of the electric panel are two tire switches. On the left is the keeping pressure tire switch. On the right is the retractor tire switch. The rated oil pressure is 31.5 ampere, and you could read it through the pressure gauge. This circuit cover. At the upper side of the machine's body, there are two oil cylinders, and at the bottom in front side, they are the motor and the pump. These are cylinders. They are the motor and the pump. The rotate way of the motor must be the same as arrow direction. Click it if wrong. This component controls the variable displacement pump. Don't permit screwing its lock nut without an authorize. This is the back side of the machine's body. This is the retained oil field. The hydraulic oil returned to oil tank after passing it. Only fill oil by hand or change the straight mesh. You should open it. This is air filter for remove extra materials when filling hydraulic oil. This is an electric box, including an AC contactor, a voltage transformer, and circuits, and so on. On the upside is the electric valve. On the downside is a relief valve. This is a solenoid valve. The electric valve controls the hydraulic oil on the correct way. Relief valve controls the oil pressure no higher than 31.5 ampere for keeping safety. There is a liquid level gauge on the oil tank for observing how much hydraulic oil. Attention! The oil level no lower than the middle of the liquid level gauge. The left is centigrade diagram, the right is Fahrenheit. If the oil temperature higher than 8 degrees, stop the machine immediately. Keep tallying observation during non-tie operation. This is the oil tank cover and be opened when filling new hydraulic oil. For removal extra materials, you should unscrew the bolt in oil outlet firstly. Open the oil tank cover after the hydraulic oil flowing out. For controlling crimping process, there are foot pedal and turn on and turn off buttons for your choice. At the first time of operation, or restarts the machine after a long time unused, you should have a testing as follows before operation. Open the front door. Confirm the nuts on the pump and the mountain are tightened, and there is a leakage on the couplings or fittings. Before operation or testing, confirm the oil level. Don't lower than the middle position of liquid level gauge. Caution: prohibited to start up this machine without hydraulic oil. Filling hydraulic oil if the oil level lower than the middle position of liquid level gauge. The system failed to work if lack of oil. Better fill the hydraulic oil by using a filled trolley. This is the whole process of filling hydraulic oil. Beside the crimping tools, there are two oil thinner holes for adding adequate sodium soap grease into it. There are four oil thinner holes for adding adequate sodium soap grease into crimping tools. Separately locate the 4 collars. Add grease through grease gun. Periodically add grease in 6 oil filler holes in order to keep the die mount working smoothly. Last, testing the machine about the die mount working performance. Checking the electrical panel accessory working well, including buttons, indicator lights, pressure switches, and the working pressure is OK. Firstly, turn power switch to on position after plugging power. Secondly, touch the turn on button and read the working light will illuminate. Thirdly, press the crimping button and the green crimping light will illuminate. Continue to press it until the keeping pressure tire switch working, then stop. The keeping pressure tire switch is working and show 2-digit number. When keeping pressure, all of dies reach maximum for lasting 5,000 kN crimping force. Fifthly, the retract tire switch automatically working when dies are retracting. The yellow retract light will illuminate. Sixthly, repeat the same action 3 to 5 times in order to exhaust the air in all your cylinder. Retract tire switch stop. You could press the turn off button. Turn the power switch to off position and unplug. The retract button color is black. It controls dies retracting time, which be operated by hand. There are 2 working styles. The first is touching the retract button several times according to requirements. Another is pressing the retract button until dies retract maximum. You could control crimping process through pressing the crimping button or using the foot pedal. Only ensuring the keeping pressure tire switch is working. You could release the button or the foot pedal. The turn off button. The machine will stop and the yellow light will turn on. At end, turn power switch to off position. In the machine, then you could crimping the hydraulic hoses as follows. Crimping procedures. Install the intermediate dies. There are 16 seat dies and 1 seat intermediate dies. Each seat die is 8 pieces die segments. From die number 14 to number 16. Install the intermediate dies firstly, secondly install the chosen dies. This is a die removal tool. This is a die holder pin. This is the intermediate die. Its pressure ring pins are flexible for pulling out. The hole in the middle of the die for fixing die holder pins. the intermediate die be fixed into the die mount, which separately circle located by springs. Install and take out the intermediate die through the die remove tool. Ensure all of die segments have die hold pins. Insert the die segments into the die mount for fixing. Then relax the pressure ring pin. Finish the installation of the intermediate die. The way of installing all of dies is same as the intermediate die. Finish the installation of the chosen die. From die number 14 to number 16, install the intermediate dies firstly, secondly install the chosen dies. Adjusting the precision through micro-adjust, the minimum precision of this machine is 1 cm. The all line of precision need should be coincident with all line of precision ground rod. Entering one digit or two-digit number into the keeping pressure tire switch and the retractor tire switch. Pressing the plus button will prolong time. Pressing the minus button will shorten time. In general, holding pressure tie between 0 to 3 seconds for crimping small hoses, and 3 to 10 seconds for crimping big hoses. Retracting time between 1 second to 13 seconds. Entering two-digit number according to how long you will take out the hydraulic hoses. Now we are 33 seconds. Caution: retraction time don't less than 1 second, no more than 13 seconds. Show the crimping procedure detail. Crimping a hole fitting like this. Crimping part of fitting like this. Determine how to crimping according to your requirement. Put the hydraulic hoses into the dies and begin to operation. Finishing crimping, you should measure the fitting for checking precision. Crimping again. Pay attention to the sequence of operation electric panel.